I'm Andy Cook. Decades ago, I was president of this club. Would all the past presidents please stand real quick? Just don't say anything. I know you have past president's prerogative, but please stand. So Lisa, I know you're very excited, but we're very, very honored to have you join our group of past presidents of the Rotary Club of Washington, D.C. Lisa, you've done it with a plum, grace, and wonderful leadership. We thank you for all that you've done this year. I know how much work it takes to be president of the Rotary Club of Washington, D.C., and you're almost done. So thank you. And thank you for what you did for our city and the children of our city and your efforts with regard to foster care. And someone else has recognized your great work for our community, and that's our mayor, Mariel Bowser. Sorry, I can say that. I'll read real quickly what she said. As mayor of Washington, D.C., I'm honored to express my appreciation to Lisa Cohen for your dedication to the greater Washington community. As president of the Rotary Club of Washington, D.C., you have been a longtime champion for D.C. youth in foster care, and those who have been affected by gun violence. I'm especially grateful for Washington, D.C. Rotary's 112 years of service, addressing local as well as international humanitarian needs. Residents of the District of Columbia and beyond have benefited enormously from your advocacy. On behalf of the nearly 700,000 residents of Washington, D.C., I offer my heartfelt thanks for your exemplary contributions to our community and best wishes for continued service as past president of the club. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And she presented her with this lovely certificate. So,
thank you.
I'll hold it up.
So much.
Very nice. All right.
Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you so much. Andy was one of the first people that I met when I came to this club and played golf with him. I think within the first couple of months of being here at Congressional Country Club. So very near and dear to me. But thank you so much, Andy. I appreciate you. And I appreciate our mayor. That was very kind. All right, what's on the agenda next? Oh, so let me just say, okay, so I did something for us. Okay, so a lot has been happening this year, and things got really weird this month, and I wanted to present our club with something very special at the end of the year to show you exactly what we did. It started out as about 50 pages, but because of circumstances beyond my control, it went down to about 36, which is fine. But I have a magazine. I created a magazine that shows everything that we did, the magical things that we got accomplished this year. And it is called the Championship Fight for Youth Knockout Year in Review. So this is the magazine, and it's going to show and talk about everything that we did this year. And I hope you enjoy. Each one of you will get them. I got them back here because I don't want you to see them yet because it got all that stuff in it. But but I'll make sure everyone gets one if you'd like. So that's and I'll be going kind of through this to talk about a little bit of the stuff that we did and that we got done. Why is it nervous now? I don't understand. I haven't been nervous all year. Okay, so where we at, May? All right. I would like to ask our board members to come on up. All of the board members who are here, who are present. If you are not here, don't come up. I heard somebody say that. Okay, so let me just say the names of our board members. Oh, we got a couple. We got a couple few. Is he a board member? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so Dr. Sam Hancock. Oh, wait. Dr. Sam Hancock, Sterling Hoffman, John Koff, Todd Miller, immediate past president Marilyn Nevy Cruz. Sorry, Marilyn. Did we? Okay. If there is anything spelled incorrectly, don't charge it to my heart. Yeffin Norris, May Gwen O'Brien, woo! Richard Powell, come on up. Donna Rucker, Khalid Sabat. Are you here? All right. Donnie Shaw. Okay. Monica Smith, Marcus Sereno, Pamela Stern Green. Woo! And Alexander too. Are you here? Oh, there you are. He's always here. I'm like, I know you don't. All right. So I want to thank you all for an extraordinary job showing up, making the quorum, making these board meetings work. Y'all really got on my nerves a lot of times in those meetings. I'm not even, and I know I got on y'all's, and that's fine. Y'all got on my nerves, but that's cool. We got the job done. That's the most of it. You know I'm gonna tell you the truth. We got the job done, and it was a pleasure. It was an absolute pleasure working with each and every one of you. And I've gotten to know many of you better. I've been in this club for 15 years, and I've gotten to know many of you better than I've ever thought I would. And in a good way. And I really appreciate, yeah, there are several ways that could go, y'all know. But in a good way. And I really appreciate the job that you've done. You've been amazing, and thank you for being there for me. It takes this entire club, and you know how important these board votes are. We have to vote on everything. And honey, it got a little rough in there. It looked like we were over with the UK or something, about to fight sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, I want to thank each one of you. And please give our board members a round of applause. Stand up if you've gone back to your seat. Thank you. Thank you for being great. You're welcome. All right. Some of you may have to stay up here. The next on the list are the committee chairs. So each of our committee chairs decided to either stay on the committee from last year, or either I called you the year before my term and like begged you, please get on that committee, please chair that committee, and you did. And I know that there were a couple of people that I was like, hey, could you serve on this committee? And you were like, okay. And I know it is not an easy job. It is not easy at all. There are meetings every month. There are activities. There are reports. There's so much behind the scenes that's done with these committee meetings. And I want each of my committee chairs to please come forward. I'm going to call your name. I'm going to call your names, but come forward if you know who you are. So we got Dr. Mimi Konda. I'm going to call you Mimi. Dr. Mimi Konda, Sheldon Williams. Oh, I'm going to name your committee. Okay. The International Service Committee, Dr. Mimi Konda. Walter Reed, Sheldon Williams. The Great Patrol, Leopold Waldener. Community Grants, Elise Eager. Trees for the Capital, Brian Ingram. Okay, the Salvador Farfan, is he online? He is our Zoom and room producer, and he does a great job every week. He along with Steve Liston, yes. We have, okay, so the Peace Committee, William, wait. Is that right? Okay, that's a different one. Okay, the Peace NMCFS, what's that?
Scholarships.
Okay. Okay, William Dent, are you here? Come on. I told you to come up. If you here, come up. If you know who you are, y'all don't know who you are. Well, that tells me right there who did some work this year. God. Inspiration, Russ Savage. Listen, let me tell you something about Russ Savage. I was calling on Russ on a minute's notice because I just needed to have some inspiration some of these weeks, and I really appreciate you, Russ. I appreciate all of you, but like him in particular. Room producer, Chelsea. Is Chelsea here? Chelsea, she did an amazing job for a lot of the year too. And DC Peace Committee. Now, the DC Peace Committee is Mr. Kenny Barnes, and he was online, but oh, there he is. He's there. He is in the hospital, as far as I know. Mr. Barnes has pneumonia, and please send him some good vibes, please. He's this is like his fourth or fifth time catching pneumonia. That's pretty dangerous. So we want to keep him in our thoughts and prayers. So I want to thank each one of you. This committee stuff is not easy. We want to thank each one of you for your service, for your commitment, for hosting those meetings, for making those reports, for all that you've done this year during my term. I really appreciate it. For real, from the bottom of my heart. It takes, I'm telling you, I can't say it enough. It takes this entire club. It doesn't, one person does not run this club. The president doesn't run it, for real. Like all of you, because of you, it's made this year so successful. So thank you very much. Round of applause. Oh, Octavia. Octavian, here you go. Come on, get your certificate. If your name didn't get called, please stand and announce your committee. If your name didn't get called, please stand and announce your committee. Membership committee, Sophia. She's the chair. She took a big job on, and she's a very brand new member of our club, and that's a very difficult position. So kudos to you for that. Donnie Shaw, Career Day. Yeah, where is he? Career Day. Yes, Donnie Shaw. Did you get your certificate? All right, thank you. Dictionary, Michelle M's.
Those are coming up.
Chill. You in my,
We got more certificates.
they in my business. Good grief. All right. We got other things to do. I told you we just giving one to everybody. All right.
No, we're not.
So, oops. Next on the agenda, a certificate of appreciation. All right. Certificate of appreciation. And this is for all of those members who like just jumped in and showed up to events, showed up to meetings, showed up to ask me questions and offer me their support. And this is a certificate for that. All right. Fellowship. Irene Kerner. Is she? Irene, you got one, girl. Gotcha. Rotarians for Equality for Black People. Sheldon Ray. Come on, Sheldon. Yes. The Finance Committee. Flipper Lynn Halleck. Should I have said? I don't think I was supposed to say her first name. Lynn Halleck. Thank you, Lynn. You do too much work, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Anti-trafficking. Is Cynthia here? Cynthia, you got one, girl.
Thank
Cynthia,
you.
Cynthia, this committee is super, super important to Cynthia. She works tirelessly whenever she gets the chance to talk about this cause. She actually had a family member who was trafficked, and they were retrieved back, but she has taken this cause as far as she can take it. You know, she's taken it on to the end with her because it's so near and dear to her. So thank you for all you do with that, Cynthia.
Thank you.
All right, we got a real special one. You do this.
Okay. So I wanted to thank Emily Seen, who helped us get into the State Department diplomatic reception rooms for the RI president visit. Now, that room had been closed for 5 years, and it still hadn't opened. We didn't know that, but Emily did. Somehow she convinced the curator to open up the reception rooms for our president of Rotary International. So you'll see her picture online. She's not here.
Okay, thank you so much for that. I'm gonna ask you to do that whenever you can talk on. Okay. Okay. Oh, we had a very special one here. You're not gonna believe this one. Can we call him that? He is our can we call he is our yes, he's here. He is our jokester. Look at him standing up. He is our court jester. He just happened to be he is our court jester and our choir leader. He he will have a song. He will have a song for you anytime. Come on down. Come on up and just give me a few bars. I have to. Give us a few bars.
1, 2, 3. We're off to see the Wild West Show with the animals and the kangaroos. As long as we're together, who cares about the weather? We're off to see the Wild West Show. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I can't tell you about the giraffe and the tiger and the Ono bird because they're a little bit off color. So you get the idea. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jared.
Thank you for making this year more fun. I mean, every week he had a new one, and he was here almost every week. So I gotta appreciate that. David Krukoff with Rotaract. So David had to leave. He did an amazing job. Scholarships. Jennifer Hara. Are you here? Are you online? Jennifer Hara. Scholarship for the district. Okay. Hey, we got to, if Max Salas is in here, we want to thank him and give him a special special recognition, because he was our golf pro at the golf tournament this year, and he made a lot of people happy, even our golf diva up here. She said she's ready to go back and learn more. Roz is a golf diva. She came out there dressed to the nines with her hat and everything on. It was great. But we want to thank Max Salas for that. Publicity. Lisa McCurdy, come on down. Lisa takes care of the social media, the PR, and all the things. She gets the word out there. If you want people to know something, say it to her. Thank you for all you do. I appreciate you. All right. And Judge Mary Terrell. Are you online, Judge Terrell? Judge Terrell, I want you to turn your mic on. Judge Terrell is a very special person this year for me. And you guys don't know, she wasn't feeling great this year, but she came out to every single thing that she could. She joined each committee meeting that she could, and she worked from her hospital bed, calling social workers and CFSA to make sure this championship fight for youth, these young people got this luggage. And I want Judge Terrell to say a few words about our foster youth, if you don't mind, Judge Terrell. She was a judge and she worked with foster youth, so she knows the deal. The juvenile justice, she worked with them. Judge Terrell, you on? Okay. Well, maybe a little later. But thank you so much for all you've done. Like I said, she made a lot of this thing possible for us getting this luggage to these young people.
Okay, how are you? Some of you may or may not know that I'm an educator by training who stumbled into the law. And I have worked with, I created an alternative high school for dropout kids. In addition to I was a prosecutor before I was a judge. And I started a program on the eve of becoming a judge for Black girls called the High Tea Society. So I've been working with youth throughout, and foster care kids have been one of my passions, truly my passion, because I understand the trauma on two levels. One, as they're dragged from their homes and then put in too many other homes. And so when Lisa said that about her experiences and that she wanted the Rotary to participate in this special activity and programming for this her presidential year, I was absolutely too excited to hear that, because not only that, it means that the Rotary Club has taken a qualitative leap in terms of our advocacy for young people. And so I was pleased that the club came behind, in front, on the side of our president and supported her in creating this legacy programming for this Rotarian year. And I was so happy to be a part of it. I hope that it will continue to grow, because these youth in foster care, they need our support. They really do need the support of the community. And I am so happy that the city council has created an ombudsman person now who will also be working with foster care youth and youth in juvenile detention. So we're on the move now, and I hope that we will continue to go forward with this, because it is an ongoing issue that needs a resolution. So thank you very much, Madam President, and it was a pleasure working with you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Judge Terrell. You know, it takes people like you who have been working in this field for years, and people like me who have experienced it, to get this word out. I will be sitting on a panel in August on the Hill to talk about this very cause. So yes, the work will continue to be done. We also have a committee. We have started a championship fight for youth committee in our club. So I will continue to work on this cause. We are still working with Janisa George to pass the legislation to pass this luggage legislation to make sure that all foster youth receive luggage while they are in foster care and or aging out. So this has been a very, very big cause to us. We still have quite a bit of luggage to deliver, but it is designated. We have delivered to 3 organizations thus far, and I did have the opportunity before Kenny got sick he was out there with me delivering, and I called some family members, and we got out there and delivered to 2 sites. So I am so grateful for you, Judge Terrell, and we're going to keep it moving. All right, next on the agenda, who's that? Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson. Now, I had to, this is my brother, guys. So we spent time we look alike, don't we? We spent some time in Jamaica. My brother, Dick Pyle. I know the names. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's like a down. Dick Pyle. We had so much fun. We have to go back. We had so much fun in Jamaica, and it was my first time going. The first time that we went, we had a ball, and then the second time, but it was all about the youth again. It was all about working with those young people in the primary school and in the high school, and looking for careers and such. And so we just had an amazing time with them. But I want to thank you for making this year so dang special. Because of you, I mean, this was like a superstar move. You got the Rotary International president to come speak at our club. And he just it's great to know people in high places. He just happens to be his countryman, right? And so he just called him up, and it felt great because you did it during my year, and it just made it all more special. And you did it with such style, and just went all out. Yes. So, but we also, along with that, we have another award for you. Um, this is the Service Above Self Award that we want to give to you because make sure we get this picture. Put this in my archive. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, that was like a superstar move. We had like 220 people here that day. Well, there were 100 or so online and like 120 in the room. It was great. So that was like our big one. But thank you so much. It was a you'll see it in the magazine. We did some highlights on that as well. So we have pictures. We went down to check to the school, and they were the recipients during Maryland's year of the $100,000 grant. And so our president got to meet our interactors there at Check. So it was really good. He's funny too. He's a great guy. Just tell him I said hi. Tell him I said hi when you talk to him. Y'all having lunch? Okay. Yeah. Tell him to email me. All right. Next, hospitality. Woo, and he came today. Baraj Gupta, get on up here. Can you come, or should we send a representative? We can bring it. We can bring it to you. If you is Stu Shalloway here as well? So Baraj Gupta and Stu Shalloway are fixtures here at the club, and they've been doing this job for years. And look, check it out. Because I have on red today. This is how thoughtful this guy is. Because I have on red, he says, here. He went into his bag and says, here, take this. This will match what you have on. It's an ink pen. Isn't that cool? That's how thoughtful he is. And then I promised him a dance before we leave. So we're gonna make sure we dance. Let me have a picture with you. I want to say something. So you guys see these? You see these? You know what these are? Have you ever thought about where the flags go when we have these flag exchanges? Have you ever thought about it? Like, seriously, I always wonder, where do the flags go? So what I was doing, each time we had a person who came to do a flag exchange, I would say, give it to me. Give it to me. Do we have one today? Oh my goodness, another one. See, but see, I never knew where the flags went, and I'm still curious. Okay, so like I'm gonna ask Lynn, where'd your flags go during your year? In the box, exactly. So it was. I kept seeing, look at these beautiful flags from all over the world. The world. I am not going to let these sit in a bin. And so I decided that I was going to put them on display and keep them at my house. So that's where they will be, on the wall somewhere. And so we do. Listen, these flags will not go to waste. We're going to keep these somewhere. So I'll have a little area for them to go at. But aren't they gorgeous? Beautiful. Okay, wait. We got a what? Okay, hold.
Do a flag exchange.
Okay, here you go.
So we have a last minute guest who just came in, and he wants to do a flag exchange. He's from Colombo. Raju Silva, is that his name?
I have a doormat at my house, and it has me looking around the corner. It says, "But did you call first?" But did you call first? No, you did call. Oh, welcome. Thank you. I'm so happy to. Where are you from? Just speak for a second.
Hi, greetings from Rotary Club of Colombo West in Sri Lanka. So I've come here for some meetings, and one of the oldest clubs in Sri Lanka, and I come bearing greetings from our warm club. and ours is the Governors Club at the moment. So yeah, I hope there'll be a few more people visiting Sri Lanka and visiting our club.
Thank you so much. So we're gonna do this one, and see, look at this nice looking flag. This is ours. And can you talk about where you're from?
Hi all, I'm from Trieste, Italy, from the Rotary Club of Trieste. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have my flag with me because I didn't imagine to make this. Yeah, and I will send you ours or bring it personally if I be able to come soon to Washington as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. May, would you like to take a picture? Oh, I'm looking out in this audience. I want to thank all of these friends of mine who came and family members. With my friends and family members, all y'all my family, but with my friends and family members, please stand up and be seen. You made it! Yeah. So we got hold on. We gonna introduce. I'm gonna put the mic around. I got it. All right, let's go.
I'm Leslie Holland. Oh, I've known Lisa for some years now, but we went to law school together and we've been friends ever since.
Thank you. I was good in law school. No, I'm joking. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Love you more.
I'm Rosalind Gonzalez. I've been here a number of times prior to today and to support Lisa and all that she does. We met right after, just before the pandemic. She trained me and a number of us to go through a Spartan race. So I'm very grateful to Lisa.
Thank you. We knew each other long before that because I went to your birthday party like 2 years before that. Oh, okay. Stay.
Hello, I'm Taylor Foster. I'm Lisa's daughter. I met her soon after I became cognizant.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gerald. I'm Lisa's son. Just happy to be here on my lunch break. I'm actually going to have to leave soon, but happy to be here and experience this with all of you.
Thank you. Thank you to my children.
Oh, Lisa, I just got to give you a hug.
I love you.
Yes. I think you all know me. I'm Ellie Gill. I'm a former member here, been a Rotarian for the last more than 90 plus years, and it's good to be back home. Lisa and I connected through the Inequality Club, working with all these phenomenal things at the time, and we've been bond. We're neighbors, we're friends, we cry, we love, we all of that together. Okay, thank you guys.
Eat, love, cry.
I'm Jeffrey Banks, and I'm trying to remember, where did I meet you, Lisa? Was it at the bank? Had to have been. Yeah, a long time ago. Somewhere. No.
No, she's a member. Get out of here.
I'm Bishop Andre Gray of Agape Family Ministries here in DC, and I had the privilege of meeting Lisa not too long ago, just recently, but not too long ago, but amazingly, it's been a wonderful meet and a great time working with her. I'm boots on the ground, always around.
Greetings, I'm Dr. Rondell Hamilton, and I'm the president of Healthy DCME Leadership Coalition, which the bishop and I both were proud to serve on the Rotary's Championship for Youth Planning Committee for the last fundraising, and we are so honored to be invited back.
Thank you. Look at her.
Good day, everyone. Sylvia Draper. We met through our sons. That was how many years ago? About 20 years ago. Yeah.
So
glad to be here.
Sylvia's a longtime friend trying to act shy. She not shy. Also, wait, we got to come back over here.
Thank you, Lisa. Hi, everyone. Kelsey Nicole Nelson. Glad to be back. I met Lisa through Roz, I believe, and when she was president-elect, and have continued to support Lisa. And we work together a lot on transition age youth and foster youth. So supporting all the great work that she does in the community. Congrats.
And she is a huge advocate for foster youth as well, works with them. And so, all right.
Yes, I met Lisa through Kelsey and Roz, and I had on my show. She had to take it over. I didn't invite her back ever since. All right.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Yay! And here is this is my title. Oh, I love you so much. This is my title sponsor or title partner and bestie, one of my besties.
So I'm Jennifer Jacobs. I'm CEO and co-founder of Connect Our Kids, which works to help foster children. I met Lisa here at Rotary about 8 years ago. I was introduced to her and she invited me to come down to Rotary because she was sharing her story that day. And then I went to lunch with her shortly after to try to get her to talk me out of doing a thing, which she was really bad at. And so I ended up doing the thing, which was to launch this nonprofit. So Lisa's been an advisor to us, a mentor, a friend, a coach, and just been really incredible. So it's been fun to be in her life.
Thank you. So thank you all. Oh, and she made it. Oh, I love you. You made it. Sorry. Thank you all. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. She was gonna cuss me out. She was gonna cuss me out. Yes, she was. Here.
Good afternoon, Bernadette Harvey. And I believe I met Lisa through two people, one who's here, Lisa McCurdy, and the other was a council member on the DC Council, Vincent Orange. We've been friends ever since.
And what do? You're a boss.
Thank you for the opportunity.
She's another boss. She owns a construction company, one of the only female construction companies. I think she was the only for quite a while, right? Construction companies here in DC. So yeah, a boss.
And my
All
name
right.
is Kenny Barnes. My name is Kenny
All right,
Barnes.
spirit of service. Let's go.
And I've been a friend of Lisa's for
So
16
these are
years.
people who
I'm
actually
not
signed on to
You
committees,
unmuted. They might
that
just
did that little extra effort to make things work in our club this year. And I'll let you.
Okay, you're gonna hand them out. Okay, all right. First one, for helping, for offering and help and handling and making sure we had a huge, amazing Christmas party and our committee meetings. Andy Cook, come on down. Come on, get your. We are not walking the people. We're making y'all walk. If you want to get that workout, go ahead. All right. So I'm all about a workout. All right. So this next person was a huge, very instrumental in helping me to organize, create the deck, do all of the intricate things, met with me, had phone calls with me, did so much. If we wouldn't have had that amazing deck that we had if it wasn't for Rhody Barron. Please come on down. She's right there. She's right there. That's where I had stopped. I'm so happy to see her because a lot of times she can't make it. And she looked fabulous. Thank you. I am so glad that you are a member of our club. She's a new member too, and she just jumped right on into this cause. And actually, during our golf tournament, she had a huge golf. She does this all the time, but she had a huge golf tournament that she was dealing with. So, thank you for all that you helped me with. We're gonna do it again, and it's gonna be huge. All right. All right. Next is my glasses. John is not here, but John Kokoff is our treasurer. And there he is. What happened? Okay, come back. Somebody said that you weren't here. You're welcome. Well, John is our treasurer, and I asked him at the last minute during my term, and I just want to thank you. You did an amazing job, and I really appreciate you. You did a great job too. I really, really appreciate you.
Lisa called me and said, somebody says you know a lot about being a treasurer. And I said, I have no idea how to be a treasurer, but for you, I will never say no. I will always say yes. And I'm glad that I did. So thank you.
I'm glad to know that. Thank you. Thank you so much, John. All right, next on the list is the CARES Committee. This person calls all of our sick and shut in, our people who are just going through things. She calls and just checks to see how you're doing. She's called me several times to say, "You good? You okay?" Nancy Riker. Nancy, we appreciate you so much. Thank you for being that extra voice. Yeah, you got to walk over to her. She got the little foot problem. There you go. Thank you, Nancy. Hold on.
Congratulations, babies, everything, weddings. Just let me know because we will send a card to them from the club.
Thank you. All right, the next person on the, let's see, Rotary Foundation appeals. Oh my God, and he has been huge. Brian Blum, please come on down. Did he say? Yeah, there he is. Okay, so check out his sneakers. He always matches sneakers with his fit. He always does it. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate all that you've done. You've come up every other week to get that money, and so it's kind of hard to ask sometimes, but you did it well. All right. All these names. All right. Is Michelle Ems here for the dictionary project? Michelle Ems, yeah, let me just say, she did a huge, she's a new member as well. She's fairly new. And she did an amazing job with this dictionary project. She did a PowerPoint yesterday at the foundation meeting. Was it the foundation board meeting? Yeah, the foundation board meeting. And she did a great presentation, and it just kind of laid out everything. It gave me a better understanding too about how many people get delivered dictionaries, but she did a great job, and she's fairly new. So I want to encourage anyone who is new to take on one of these committees or take on a cause that is dear to you. Don't do it if you don't like it, if you don't want to do it. And don't do it because somebody asks you and saying, "Oh, we really need somebody to do this." Don't do that, because you don't have to do it. But do something that you like and it doesn't even feel like you're doing it. So, okay, that's my advice. Because what'll happen is you'll latch onto somebody will ask you to do something, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, they really need somebody. And then you'll do it and you'll be like, dang, I didn't know it was like this. I didn't know it was all this. I don't even like this. And then you'll resent Rotary. You won't like it. So just say no. Just say no, or ask for help, or give it back. I do that. All right, that's just my advice. I just gotta keep it real. All right, the next one, Donnie Shaw. Come on down. You know what you're getting. So Donnie Shaw is the career day fair for our high schools every single year. He is also our president nominee for 2026-27, and he always comes through, so he deserves. And I want you to say a few words, Donnie. He's the president, you know.
I don't know why this club picked me to be president, but we're going to have a good time.
Honey, just wait.
And just so that you know, it's a small world because Banks and I go back many years saving the world out in the field. Lisa was my member helping pay my bills at the Y. That's now a WeWork. She was there.
I was 28 years old.
And I had the Globetrotters camp then.
Yep.
So we're going to have a good time, folks. And I want to say, Bob Schott, it's been great shadowing you. But this is how we prevent violence. This career fair, this prevents violence. It's called the long game. And if you understand the long game, you understand how they managed to get me to be president, because they've been after me for over 10 years, but working at the YMCA. And you know, Banks, you and I, we did a collaboration with DISB, Department of Insurance, Securities and Banking, where we worked with the older SYEP, summer youth employment kids. That's a long game. And you know what? I'm going to continue in my presidency helping out our kids in foster care.
I love you. And see, that's why this is a special guy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for all you've done and all you do. Donnie Shaw. Donnie Shaw. Okay. Walter Reed Bingo, B17. Shelly Williams, come on and get this award, man. He's been doing this for years, and I actually did an interview with him, and I wanted to have it. That was one of the pieces that I wanted to have in the magazine, but I'm having the next one. I'm gonna do another one, but I want you to come up and say, "Don't do that." Thank you so much. I'm a veteran myself, and he makes these wounded warriors very happy going over to Walter Reed, playing bingo with him. They win prizes and everything, and they do that once a month, right, Shelly? Once a month. So thank you for that.
One of the patients at Walter Reed told Shelley that bingo saved my life. And that story was so moving. I just couldn't forget it.
Bingo saved his life. That's huge. Seriously. All right. Okay. So this is another one that is out there, boots on the ground every month, right? With the Great Patrol. Leopold, you in the house? Leopold's not in the house. Are you online, Leopold? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he's out there. Is it once a month? Serving the community. Is it twice a month? Twice a month. Sorry, twice a month. Serving the community in a van, serving individuals with food and clothing, and just doing what Rotary does, service above self. So we got to thank Leopold. He'd be out there, boots on the ground. Round of applause. Great Patrol. Okay. A rising new member, and she is not here. And I really wanted her to be here too. I know. Is she? So Mariama, she's in a lot of the pictures. You'll see her, but she's a sister. She's she is a very involved young woman. She is an up and coming leader in Rotary, and yeah, she does a lot of amazing work in DC as well. So I had to pay tribute to her. Okay. So this one, yes. So this is another one for Pamela Stern Green, and you know what you did, Pamela. Pamela jumped in and became the treasurer of the Championship Fight for Youth Committee, and she made the deal with Samsonite to get that luggage for I don't know how you did that. I got to talk to you about that because I want to talk to some other people for some other things. But she was able to get that luggage, 100 pieces of luggage for for a very good price, and then had money to spare to get the bows and the name tags and everything. And so I want to thank you so much for that. That was huge, and handling that money. Thank you. We got the job done because of you, and also provided a cake for the birthday celebration. Don't forget that. So thank you. Mimi Conda, you getting one? Mimi. Marilyn, May, I don't understand the letters. You did the letters.
Mimi is the co-chair of the International Service Committee, and as a doctor and as a member of the district grant subcommittee, she provides our club with a huge amount of advice on how to do a grant, an international humanitarian grant. She worked at NIH. She has a huge career, just resume a mile long, but she brings her expertise to the table and helps us enormously. She lastly helped Cynthia. She helped the bees and trees for the city project. Yeah, we couldn't do without her. Unfortunately, Todd and Elise aren't here today, but the Community Grants Committee is one of our biggest committees, and they have a huge fund of money where they invite NGOs from the city to apply for funds, and last year was about $195,000, and they do an excellent job in running that committee, and we're very proud of them. Thanks.
Thank you, thank you. And it was a huge that's a huge job too. It lasted like it's like 2 days, 2 or 3 days. They sit in a room for the entire day and read grants and approve grants and disapprove grants and just get that job done. So everybody who's on that community service grant committee, thank you for that, because it's because of the funds that we give, the money that we give, that's where that goes. That goes to the community. And you make sure that it gets distributed to the right people. So thank you. Okay, embassy relations. So we're going to talk about the embassy relations. We're going to talk about all of our embassy speakers. Right. Oh, wait. I'm going to do that. Okay, no. Friendship. She already got the right one. So we're going to do the friendship exchange. Friendship exchange is okay, so this woman she's at Rotary almost every single week. And she was an advisor to me as soon as I got in the door. And she came to me and she says, Lisa, we got to get more people into the room. You should send something out. This is my first day. And I said, I got you, because I put a suggestion box out there and she used it. So I want to ask Elmina to come up here, and because she was a real advisor to me this year, telling me things that she saw, telling me things that she felt needed to happen, telling me things that she just advising me. And I really appreciate it. And I listened to everything that you said. So please come and get this award. I listened to, and look how sharp she is. She's sharp every day. This is all the time. Yeah, it is. But you know what? So she says, this is what she says. She says, say what you said.
I don't know.
Say what you said. Oh, boy. So she said, this is a regular thing that we have to do. Yeah, what you said. Yeah. So she says, this is a regular thing that we have to do. But the truth is that if more club members did what you do with going to the president and saying what you think and what you feel and what you see, the president can be a better president. You can be a better president to be. Thank you. I appreciate that, because it was because of like advice from you and others who came to me and said, hey, Lisa, what about this or what about that? And that's another reason why I had that suggestion box out there. So thank you. I appreciate it. And I mostly appreciate your outfits because you are sharp every week. Every week. All right, now. Okay, so okay, you know that. I'm not going to announce the bad news.
We have some bad news, and that is Russell Hampton is late delivering a few awards. So we're going to deliver them next week to a few people. One is David Klaus on the Embassy Relations Committee for his work on the diplomatic reception. Second is Sam Hancock for being the president of the U.S.-India ICC and being co-chair of the Environment Committee. Third is our Sterling Hoffman for pretty much being a jack of all trades. And
acknowledge.
Yeah. And the next is a farewell Special Service Award going to Steve Liston for his work on the Embassy and International Relations Committee. Now, I promise these awards are going to arrive on my doorstep today. So next week, hopefully you'll be here and we can give them to you.
So like I said, one person does not run a club. As you can see, a lot of people got awards, and I wanted it that way. I wanted to make sure it was that way because I want everybody to be acknowledged for what they do, to how their services are appreciated and how they are, how they represent our club. And I want to thank you just so much for all that you do. Please give yourselves a round of applause. So, what's next? Oh, let me Let me get one of my trusty magazines out. Yeah, is he? Is Jimmy Garvin here? Okay, so we wanted to pay. Jimmy isn't here. Jimmy Garvin is the general manager for Rock Creek Golf Course, and we wanted to present him with an award. I've known him for several years just through playing golf, and Jimmy, when I went to him, I actually went up to the club to drop my husband off one day to play, and I was running back home because I had to get on a Zoom meeting. And he was there, and I said, "Oh, wait, I know." So I ran over and I said, "Hey," he says, "Hey, yeah, yeah." I said, "I need to talk to somebody because I want to have a tournament up here." And he says, "All right, well," and he's the general manager. And immediately when I said what I wanted to do for our club, he was on board. Like I said, we've known each other for years. I've never cheated while playing golf with him. So that's how you gauge people a lot of times. Play golf with them. For real. You'll know if you're getting in business with somebody who is a cheater, play golf with them. Yeah, see if they kick that ball. I'm talking about I'm not talking about gimmies. I'm talking about the ones that kick it out of the divot and stuff like that. But yeah, I wanted to give him a special award, but we'll make sure he gets that. All right. So where are we in this program? Kenny Barnes, are you online? Kenny Barnes.
Yes.
Say hey.
Hey.
There he is. Kenny, are
Hey,
you
Lisa.
still at the hospital?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
But-
All right. You don't have to
but-
talk. I wanted to honor you. You've been doing so much, and this is the second time he's been in the hospital with pneumonia for a long period of time. The first time was like 2 or 3 months. And here we are again. And it's because he's out in the community. He is working tirelessly for this cause of gun violence, of peace in our communities. And I had to give him an award for that. But also, like at the very beginning of the year, okay, I got it. At the very beginning of the year, Kenny hosted. This is his award. This is his award. Isn't it gorgeous? Kenny hosted a community meeting at Ben's Chili Bowl, and it was called "Time to Get Involved" and it involved many of our DC Peace Committee members. And a lot of us showed up there, and the room had organizations from all over the city there. So it was Kamal Ali and Kenny Barnes leading that effort. And the people in the room from these community organizations, and this is what we're talking about. We go into communities, we work with people where we have to ask them, what do you need from us? We can't just go into the community and say, oh, we're going to tell you what we need, and if you don't want to take it, we're going to snatch it back. That's something that we cannot do. We have to talk to people, and Kenny is an expert at that. And I know that if he could talk, I'm not going to let him talk because he can't. He would tell you himself. But I want to thank you. Your award is very beautiful, Kenny. It's heavy too. I want to thank you for all that you've done this year with your DC Peace Committee and Time to Get Involved. And I put a little tribute to you in the magazine as well. So please, everyone, give Kenny Barnes a round of applause.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much.
So we have an award here.
I was going to say, Marilyn fills in all the gaps in our club. You know, she's sort of the glue that keeps everything together. So, yeah. So we really appreciate everything you do for us and for our club. Always behind the scenes, never asking for kudos or anything, but here's a kudo for you. and we do appreciate it.
We want to thank you for everything that you do. Thank you so much.
And we just wanted to get you this and this card on behalf of our members.
Thank you. I love orchids. Thank you.
I had the pleasure of working with Lisa. I'm the assistant governor for DC, so I see the 9 clubs, but Lisa always brought a different perspective to our meetings and gave them words of wisdom and courage. So I appreciate that. So I wanted to give her that. And that's from the club. All of us signed it. No.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Marilyn. She always has something to give. God, I can't even give you nothing before you give me something. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what we're doing. That's me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, y'all want to know who the Rotarian of the Year is? It is a person who has been my ride or die. She has been my publicist. She's our club secretary. Let me just say, it's Meg Gwen O'Brien. She's been my publicist. She's been my photographer. She's been my defender. She's my security. She is not gonna don't play with me. She will get you together all the way, for real, no doubt. I'm serious. Meg Gwen O'Brien. May has done so much, and when you get your magazine, you'll get to read her resume. But May is so passionate about Rotary, everything. She travels. She went to Singapore. She went to, where else did you go to? Did you go to London or Italy? Italy, Singapore, and Italy this year. She sticks her neck out she's on the district level and on committees. I'm not reading that resume because I can't even see it right now, but it's in the magazine. You want to read it? But it's in here. But I want to present May with her award. Where is it? It's right here. Is that it? Oh, is that it? This is my first time seeing this. Isn't this cute? This is cute. May, come here. May, come here. Don't make me run after you. So May, on behalf of our club, on behalf of all of the work that you did this year, and this is a Rotary's Championship Fight for Youth year, and May was for these kids, fighting for the youth every step of the way. And I think you got a knockout, May. I think you got a knockout. So I want to give you this, but I not only want to give you this, I got something else for you. So champions must be champions. So championship fight for you.
Yeah,
I'll hold this. I'll hold this, and you want to hold the okay.
Awesome.
So this is how May is. She is so modest. She's so modest, but she has her hands in so many things. I can't thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough. You made my job so easy. And when I tell you that the president, I was just kind of sitting up there floating for a minute because I was like, okay, you got the agenda done. May had everything done. When I come in, she has everything laid out. I just thank you so much because I know this year this year, let's show it. Come here. I'm gonna show you how to sport this. You gotta be a champion with this thing. Let me show you something. Oh my gosh. Let me show you, like, I'm serious. I'm gonna show you how to pose with it. Like, when you get your belt, girl. So you're gonna put it on your shoulder. You'll put it on your shoulder right here. There you go.
All right, May.
Get that picture right there. May Gwen, I love you so much. I am here for you. We're gonna continue this work together. we have a lot to do. So we're going to continue with this, the championship fight for youth, but the museum, the National Museum for Center, what is it? Center of Service. So that is her passion right there. And we, another thing that we have in common is we're both artists. So yeah, we artists. That's why we think outside the box. But thank you so much, May. You deserve it. You deserve it. So one more time, give us a round of applause for our Rotarian of the Year. Yeah, stand up. This girl, this woman deserves it. Thank you. Brian Bloom, come on up here because we have another thing to give out. You're going to give out some Paul Harris's.
Just real quick, I just want to thank everybody. I know I'm a pain in the ass, begging for money all the time. Your donations added up to over $70,000 this year. So big round of applause for the club, the members of the club. You know, every little bit counts. And so I have really five Paul Harris's to give out. I'm going to start with the first two. The presentation of the Paul Harris Fellow recognition is the Rotary Foundation's way of expressing appreciations for substantial contribution to the humanitarian educational programs. It's named for our founder, Paul Harris, a Chicago lawyer who started Rotary International with 3 business associates back in 1905. Move closer to a world of peace and goodwill today as Sterling Hoffman becomes a Paul Harris Fellow +6, and Richard Dick Pyle becomes a Paul Harris Fellow +4. Your gifts to the Rotary Foundation's educational and humanitarian programs are a commitment to peace and to a better life for people across the world who you may never meet. This is truly a selfless action. Sterling and Dick, it's because of gifts like yours that the Rotary Foundation can carry on an array of programs that achieve beneficial change in our world. Improve living conditions, increased food production, better education, wider availability of treatment and rehabilitation for the sick and disabled, new channels for the flow of international understanding, and a brighter hope for peace. With your help, the foundation has approved 478 district grants this past year, 1,053 global grants, and 101 disaster response grants. For every one of those, Rotary members work with communities to make a meaningful impact. Thank you for helping to make that possible. It gives me great pleasure, Sterling and Dick, to present you with the emblems of appreciation for the Paul Harris Fellow. These pins. So, Sterling.
Thank you.
And Dick. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Oh. So then we have some special Paul Harris Fellow awards. So Rotarians associate the meaning of Paul Harris Fellow purpose with the educational and humanitarian objectives of the Rotary Foundation. The recognition is named after Rotary founder, the late Paul Harris, a Chicago lawyer who started Rotary in 1905. A world of goodwill and better understanding comes closer to reality today because the Rotary Club of Washington, D.C. has made a gift to the Rotary Foundation so that Judge Mary Terrell and Rosalind Overstreet Gonzalez and Kenny Barnes can be named Paul Harris Fellows. And being presented with a Paul Harris Fellow recognition, Mary, Rosalind, and Kenny join a remarkable company of people throughout the world, all recognized for their commitment to service above self, to benefit their communities. It gives me great pleasure, Rosalind, and then Mary and Kenny, I'll get you later, to present you with the emblems of appreciation given to a Paul Harris Fellow.
Y'all know that Rosie is she's basically a Rotarian anyway. She's up here as much as any of us. But Roz, there you go. I'm going to pin this on you because you deserve this. You're always there. You made this year. She was there since the vision board party, since the very beginning, every single thing that we do. And I also want to thank my friend Leslie and my friend Sylvia, you guys step forward and put in and help me without flinching, my daughter and my son, and I really appreciate you. And most of all, you, Roz, because every time I called, or you called me, you need some help? So a lot of times she called me, but I want to pin this on you. So Paul Harris Fellow, baby.
Thank you.
Awesome. And then she has this. Thank you. Bob, can you come up here, please? Da-da. Hey, so let me just say this, guys. Like I said, now don't be judging me by the magazine. I did the best I could to pull it together in 2 to 3 days because I didn't have enough time to put all 50 pages and to put all the names and everything in, and I just really wanted to get it done. But I will have another one. That'll have even more pictures, but that's really a recap of our, come here. That's really a recap. So this is Paul. This is our incoming president. Round of applause.
Lisa, I love you, baby. You're a tough act to follow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great year.
I gotta thank this man for carrying through with our cause. Thank you for taking the luggage and delivering it and doing all that you could. I mean, literally, once we got it delivered, we needed somewhere to put it. And you made sure with your company that you got it to us. And that means a lot. That's huge. So thank you. No, it's no big deal to you, but it's huge for us. So thank you. All right. Incoming president. Raffle, come on down. We're going to have, let's see, we're going to have Rosalind pull. She's the, we're going to let Roz pull. Mm-hmm.
So the small pot is 35 and the large pot 692. And the winning ticket is 859. Yes. 436. 859 436. May O'Brien, our Rotarian of the Year. Hey, that's a good.
Meg Gwynn is the winner and the Rotarian of the Year. And you know what? That's a good sign. Meg Gwynn is staying on. Meg Gwynn is so good that Bob Schott has her staying on as secretary for his term. That's how good she is. Oh, she won the big pot. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Y'all better pay her for her services. Show the card. She was about to just disregard it. Like she did. This is the ace of spades. That's the one that you're supposed to get her money, please. Give me my cut. Hey, congratulations. Hey, you gonna donate it to who? To the leg.
I'm donating it to Championship Fight for Youth.
Thank you. Look at that. Thank you. You see what I'm saying? Man, good grief. Oh my God. In a million years. So I just want to thank this entire club, my friends, my family, our club. I love you guys so much. I've learned so much. I take every step as a lesson. The good, the bad, the ugly. I take it all as a lesson. I just want you all to know too, if you ever feel like you want to do something and don't doubt yourself. Don't let that imposter come in and tell you, and make you second guess yourself. Do it, because you got enough haters out there second guessing you already. Show them and let them talk. Do the best job that you can and be the best you and be yourself all the way. And so that's all that I could do. That's all that I could be during my presidency. And I appreciate this club for helping me be a good president, helping me gauge my mouth, gauge myself, because sometimes, honey, but I appreciate everything that you all have done. And it takes the entire club, not one person, to run this thing. So anybody who wants to go for this position, I'm gonna tell you right now, it is not hard, but that doesn't mean that it is easy. You just have to want to do it. Okay, you just have to want to do it, and that's with anything. So on that note, we're just gonna hang out for a while, and I want to thank you all for coming. The meeting is, thank you. The meeting is adjourned, but we're gonna